Welcome everyone again to Global Light Online Digital Training. Right now, I'll be teaching on how we can create a logo design with already made template on Canva app. So already, if you are yet to download your Canva app right now, go to your Play Store if you are using an Android phone, and if you are using an iPhone, just go to your App Store and download Canva app. So right now, just open your Canva app. After you open it, you will be seeing exactly what is on my screen or something related. You'll be seeing different already made templates on there. So just type on the search bar and type in the logo, and from there you'll be seeing different type of logo already made templates on the app there. So you can actually see them. As I was scrolling up, you can see, as I'm scrolling up, you can see as much as possible different already made templates. So in less than 30 minutes right now, we'll be making use of one already made template, and we are going to make use of it to design a logo shortly. You can see different logo designs which are there. So you can decide to make use of any of them and just make use of it to design a logo. Let's make use of this. Right now, you will see shortly, you will make use of it to design a logo. So first of all, you want to design a logo. You should have, or already you should know the name of the brand or the business you want to design a logo for. So shortly now, we'll be designing a logo for what? The name of the company, let's just name it Trust Foundation. Let's say, for example, the name of the business is what? Trust Foundation. So now I want to make use of letter to what? To design a logo. Making use of letter to design a logo. This letter A and this letter F. You can see it. This letter A and letter F. You can see I've already split it. So right now, let's just edit it. I said Trust Foundation is the name of the brand we are going to be creating a logo for. So Trust Brand. Edit this. Click on Edit. The A, change it to what? Letter T. And the F remaining there. You can decide to, like, okay, you want to change the color. Do you understand? Like, maybe for example, you want to use any other color for it. You can decide to change the color to any other one. It's acceptable. It determines the logo you want to design. Whatsoever is the brand color or whatsoever is the color that you want to make use of, you can actually make use of anyone for the logo. So right now, let's change this. You can change the color. Just click on it and come to color. Which other color do we wish to make use of? Maybe, for example, if you're making use of red or blue, whatever is the color you're making use of, it's well acceptable. You can decide to change it. And another thing is, when it comes to graphics design, each color, they have what's it called? A code. Like for this letter F, the color of that letter F, which you are seeing right now on my screen, this is a code below the screen here. You can see it's hash AD, then 4 zeros. That's the code for it, for each color. Let me click on letter T. You can see that the code has changed. So in graphics, you should understand that every color, each color has different code for each and every one of it. Another thing is, designing this logo now, the size, I can decide to reduce or increase the size. If I'm doing that, make sure your sizes for each of them is what? It's aligned properly. Like now, if I make letter T to be bigger than letter F, it means I'm using another design for it, not actually the main way design that is there before. So note the way you make use of your design. Note the way you make use of what? Of your design as possible. So right now, let's continue with this. So bring this now closer to it. You can see it, TF, or you decide then you edit this also. Trust foundation. You can see now, that's it. But what? We can decide to change the font. If you want to change the font, if you look at the below of my screen here, you will see different tools available in what? In Pixel app. So you can see this font where it is written, just click on it. After you've clicked on the text you want to change the font, click on font below. So once you click on font, you can see different fonts available. You can see as much as possible. That's one of the amazing things that you can easily make use of on this app as a Canva app. It's one of the best you can actually make use of. So you can decide to make use of any of the font there. You can see if you want to make use of that. But I won't advise that as a graphics designer. You can decide to make use of it, but it depends on the type of logo you are making use of. So it determines. But if you are designing something like this, I won't advise you make use of that. So you can make use of any font. Let's scroll down and see different. You can see that as I'm clicking on each of them, it's doing what? It's changing. So you can see different type of font there that you can make use of. You can scroll up, but when it comes to Canva, when you see all this icon like a crown, it means if you make use of that font, you will have to make payment for it in order to download whatsoever you are designing. So now let's make use of this. The foundation also. Let's change the font. Which font are we using for this one? So can you see? Trust foundation. So now for this now, let's change the color. I believe you can see what I'm doing. I'm only clicking on the colors and what I want to change it to. Why am I doing it this way? In order for the color to match the logo itself. And you can even decide not to use it. You can decide not to use it at all. So, having done this, let's align it to the center and complete our design. Trust Foundation is the name. You can see. Like now, that trust, if you look at it, I'm reducing and increasing it. You can see. And this arrow, I can make use of it to move it from one place to the other. You can see. So now let's check that trust. What's the size? You can see below, you will see font size. Click on font size. You can see that's 20.5. So I'm making use of 20.5 for that. So also for this, I'll be changing to what? 20.5. So right now, I'll be changing this also to 20.5. 20.5. That's the size I'll be using for it. So it will be able to align properly on it. So the foundation, let's change the color. Trust Foundation. It's the name of the business. You can decide to use it, and you can decide like, I'm not using it. It's nothing. Let's delete it. It's okay this way. This is as easy as how many minutes? Less than 15 minutes we are done creating this Trust Foundation. For example, whatsoever is now the other name, you can decide to make use of it. For this one, create something related to this in short minutes and submit in the class. So for you now to download your already made design, you click on the arrow. I believe you can see the arrow at the top corner. So as you click on that, it will start preparing your design, and from there you can easily download your design easily without any problem. So let's see, it's downloading already, and it will not take much time. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, kindly subscribe on our YouTube channel in order to get full access to our upcoming videos and getting more updates about Global Light online digital courses and training. Thank you very much. See you in class. Okay, now, so after that, I'm saving it. As for me, I've saved it already. So now moving down to my designs, this is what I've designed so far. So how is it? Comment in the section below. Thank you very much.